Let's talk about Judge McLean is retiring. If he hasn't already, I know he had planned to retire in May or June, and I know that there's got to be a process whereby a new judge is named, and what happens in the interim. So if you could kind of just go a little bit and describe to our listeners how that process works.
Absolutely. So the process is actually set forth in statute. There's, at the Supreme Court level, there is a commission called the Judicial Nomination Commission, and by statute, they need to actually make known the availability of and take nominations and applications for the position. They then, the notice is posted, and then they have an appointment schedule. And the schedule essentially is that they have a deadline for applications, and then they have a notice to public where the public can comment on all of the applications that are received. Once that public comment ends, then the Judicial Nomination Committee interviews all of the interviewees, and they then forward their either, I think it's anywhere from 3 to 5 selections to the governor, and the governor at that point can either appoint or he can choose to interview the applicants himself and will then make an appointment, and the appointment is effective from the time that he appoints.
All right. Now, does the judge who's retiring, does he or she have any input in that choice, or are they allowed to make a nomination?
I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that. Only attorneys are qualified to sit as a judge in the district court, and they themselves have to submit their application. So a judge would not be able to submit an application on behalf of somebody. If they chose to write a letter of support, I'm certain they could do that.
Okay, just what I needed. And now, has this process already begun to replace Judge McLean?
The process has begun, and in fact, the names were submitted by the Judicial Nomination Committee to the governor, and I'm not sure of the date that actually happened. And at that point, then the governor, my understanding is the governor is planning to interview the top 4 candidates on the 5th of May.